Guten Tag alle, Herr Wallis here. This video is a continuation of our discussion on gerunds in German, or das Gerundium. So before we get started, let's review this chart. Adjective endings in German will follow basically this rule. So you have, we are doing the three cases here. We're not including genitive case, but you have the nominative, the accusative, and the dative. So in the nominative, der, die, and das, these are your definite articles all the way across. And then in the last three are your indefinite articles. So for nominative case, if you have the definite article present, then the adjective will end in es, except for the plural, which will end in en. The accusative, this all stays the same except for masculine nouns, which will change to dane, and the adjective will also end in en as well. The dative will have the der or masculine words changing to dame, die words to der, das dame, but you'll notice that the ending on the adjective is always en. When you get to the dative plural, the article will change to dane, the adjective will end in an en, and the noun itself will end in an n or en. So, in the indefinite articles, for der and das words, it's ein, die words are eine, and then the adjective endings are going to show the gender of the word that you're working with. So if it was a der word, the adjective ending would be in er, a feminine word would end in e, das word would end in es. In the accusative case, everything stays the same except for der words, which change to einen, and then the adjective ends in en. And then the dative, similar to the definite articles, you have endings of einem for masculine nouns, einer for feminine nouns, einem for das nouns, for neuter nouns, and the adjectives end in es. So let's go a step further. All I've done is taking that previous chart, and now I'm using it with gerunds that I am using as adjectives. So in this case, I'm just using wachsend, which means growing. So the growing tree. So what I'm trying to show here is that gerunds also take adjective endings. Okay, so when you use them as adjectives, they take those endings. And it's basically the same as the previous chart. Okay, so now we're going to try it. And if you want to stop the video and determine it on your own, you're free to do that. Ich werde euch jetzt die Antworten geben. So I'm just going to give you the answers now. So in this case, man is a direct object. Therefore, it's accusative. So man, as it's a masculine noun, will change to den, and the adjective that we're using here, the singing man, would also end in en. So ich habe den singenden Mann nicht gesehen. If I want to say the wafting wind came from the north, and wind here is nominative case because it is the subject of a sentence. So when that's the case and we have a definite article present, the adjective will end in e. So der wehende Wind kam von dem Norden or aus dem Norden. And then for Feuer, it's a das word. Again, it's a subject, so nominative case. So we're taking glowing or glühend. We're going to use it as an adjective here. So we're going to add an es. Ein glühendes Feuer brannte in der Ferne. So, I saw a laughing face. Ich sah ein lachendes Gesicht. Hast du einen brüllenden Löwe gesehen? Das war ein schockierender Bericht. Das ist eine heiße, brennende Sonne. Er rannte aus dem brennenden Laden. Ich werde nie sein schreiendes Gesicht vergessen. Du sollst einen schlafenden Hund allein lassen. So, just pointing out again that gerunds can be used as adjectives, and when they are used like that, then they take adjective endings, and those adjective endings depend upon the case of the noun that they are describing. Okay, vielen Dank. Tschüss.